Is you looking or you buying some? If you looking, we supplying some. Red hands can't hide nothing. Red flag, but ain't tied to nothing.
Today I want to talk about Battlefield 2042. Now, as you guys know, the game came out a couple days ago, and it is buggy. Like, game developers keep putting out these $60 games, want us to pay $60 for these games, but yet the games aren't even finished, fully developed. They're not all done all the way. And it's like, why are you dropping games that are $60 and want us to pay full price for these games, but yet your games aren't finished? These games are worth like $30 in my opinion. Like, they're not even done. If you know that you have to put a day one patch out, which I don't understand why you have to put a day one patch out every single time a game drops. Like, every single time a game drops, you have to either put a day one patch out or you're going to have to patch it later. Like, don't you guys realize that you are losing a lot of your fan base? Because if you're dropping this game that's not done and then you want to finish it during the time that everybody else is playing it, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that's just the most dumbest thing that I've ever heard. Like, because GTA dropped out, it was buggy as all hell too. The rain looked like silly string all over your computer or on whatever you're playing on. You know, these people are just dropping games that aren't finished, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, Battlefield, because let's say for instance for Battlefield, the shooting sucks. Like, I've been hearing about people shooting, the bullet sprays are all over the place, the recoil on the guns aren't right. I've heard about sound issues going on the game. The gameplay is just really buggy. I seen a clip where the person was running and they were literally stuck running in place. They weren't even able to move. The other person was using the defibrillators and was trying to revive the other person. Can't even revive them. They're just sitting there watching them, just trying to get them up and trying to get them up. And the guy that's laying there is just watching them, trying to get them up. Like, it doesn't make sense. On top of it, they went and added specialists, like how they have in like Call of Duty, which I didn't think Battlefield needed specialists to begin with. I thought that the way that they have their character slots and everything, like from being able to repair tanks, somebody's a dedicated healer and stuff like that. They pretty much now everybody can do the same thing, so you don't know who is who out there. You don't know what's going on. Like, a lot, and plus I heard the specialists don't change even if depending on what, if they're on the opposing team or anything like that. So why did they add that in? That was actually a big step back for Battlefield, in my opinion. That's a real big step back. They didn't need specialists. I don't know why whoever was sitting down thinking like, you know what, guys, I got it, specialist. You didn't need it. You didn't need that. Seriously, like, it just, at this point, it's like, why are you copying Call of Duty when you guys had your own separate thing that made you guys different from Call of Duty? We're used to the large scale battles and stuff like that, which I want to get into that too. Like, there's 128 players, which that's nice and all. I mean, they're not the first ones to ever do it, but it's nice. But I've been hearing that most of the times people are just running on an open map. Like, if you don't have a vehicle, you're pretty much just running every single place, and it takes a while. And some of the buildings, you can't even access some of these buildings. There's not much, how can I put it? There's just a lot of space with just empty assets just laying there. Like, I don't know. I've been hearing about spawn points, like defending and attacking. Like, if you're, I believe it's if you're defending, the spawn points are crazy though. Some people are spawning in and getting wiped out by a whole different team. It's just crazy. Like, I don't understand why these games you guys have been making for years, but yet you guys just can't seem to get it right. Y'all will take an old formula that you did have that was really great. Then the next time y'all make another game, y'all are taking out the great stuff but putting in bad things. Like, who is sitting down on these meetings, that's just like, yeah, guys, I got a great idea. Everybody loved this. Let's take it out. We're going to replace it with something new and see how they feel about this. Why didn't y'all just put something new in, too, at the same time, instead of taking out the stuff that people did like? You know, I heard Portal is good though. I heard Portal is actually pretty good. Everybody's been telling me about that, but at the same time, it's still clunky. You know, people are trying to make their own games. I've been definitely hearing about a lot of good milsim servers. Karmaku definitely has some good milsim servers that I know he's been starting up. I've been watching his live streams on it, and those look pretty decent too. So Portal is probably the saving grace of Battlefield at this point, and also Hard Zone. I heard that's definitely I said Hard Zone, Hazard Zone. I definitely heard that that's a good game. It's like Escape from Tarkov, which I played some Escape from Tarkov also too, but it's like a watered down Escape from Tarkov. Now I heard that the chats aren't really there, so you can't really, you're not being able to chat. Some people have, you know, Discord and stuff and designate Discords for their Battlefield experience that they're going through right now, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you taking out a lot of stuff that has to do with teamwork and everything? See, I didn't bother to get Battlefield. I was going to, but since I've noticed that a lot of these developers are making these half-ass games most of the time now, I've stopped pre-ordering games. Like, and that is one thing that I've been, like, I just told myself, look, I'm not going to pre-order no more games, because why am I spending $60 on broken games? You guys aren't finishing, like, what? Who's going to spend money on something that's broken? Like, you want us to pay, I don't even want to say top dollar, because $60 is not a lot, but once you're spending it on multiple games, yeah, it starts to add up. And especially if you're starting spending on multiple broken games, that makes no sense to me. You guys have had how many years to develop these games? Why are you rushing these games out? We would rather wait and know that you guys are delaying the game to make it better than to sit back and rush out something so broken. Like, developers these days do not, it just seems like y'all don't care. Y'all just oh, let's just get the money. Not realizing, like, yeah, you delay this game a bit, you guys will probably have more money in your pocket, because, yeah, everybody's going to say, okay, you know what, this game is really good. They took their time to, what's it called? More people are going to start buying. More people are going to be buying. More people are going to be buying. I understand it might cost you guys a little bit of money to delay the game, probably a lot, maybe. I don't know the developer side. I've never been into the developer side. But at the same time, though, you are putting out a half-ass game, and you're going to lose people in that. Yeah, you might have your dedicated people that are like, oh, I'm still going to support them regardless. I'm still going to support them. But what about the people that are just picking this up for the first time? They're like, oh, man, I've been hearing so much about Battlefield. Let me pick this up. I've been hearing so much about GTA. Let me go pick this up. Then pick it up, and it's a broken game. Now they're like, oh, yeah, man, you guys been talking so much about this game, but, man, it's just broken as hell. Was it this broken when you guys played it also, too? Was it this? Was it that? Like, back in the day? But why are you guys putting out full-priced games for half-assed stuff? Like, that still just, to me, is just the most craziest thing. I definitely heard that the Portal is good. You know, I heard that customizing it can get a little clunky because there's no real tutorial out there or anything like that. But, you know, but there's people that's figuring out. There's dedicated servers that I've seen. People have definitely been figuring out from the community. Smart people. So, you know, and eventually, sooner or later, before you know it, modding is going to be a thing, and, you know, they're going to have a lot more. But why are you charging people $60 for a game that's not fully finished, and you guys just want to finish it on the way? Tell me, how does that make any sense? That it just doesn't. Like, they've been doing, see, I stopped pre-ordering games since No Man's Sky. Because I pre-ordered that game, I got that game, I thought it was going to be the greatest thing. I was loving it for like the first couple of hours, and I mean literally just a couple of hours, before I realized this game is not done. Like, this game is not done. Like, why are we sitting here spending full price on a game, and they're not done? And then on top of it, you guys want to start charging microtransactions afterwards. Microtransactions, and start putting stuff in. Like, it makes no sense. You guys are just money hungry. And it's just sad to see that you guys would want to do that to the main people that are supporting your video games. The consumers that are out here spending their hard little bit of money. Some people don't have that much money to even be saying, let me buy a game for my kid or buy a game for myself. Some people don't have the time they go to work. So when they come home, they don't want to play a broken game. They want to play something that's completely finished, especially if we're going to be spending this much money on stuff. You know, like, it to me it's just baffling. I just can't even believe that developers are still doing this, and we're just still letting them get away with it. Like, we're still letting them get away with it. But I just don't understand why broken game after broken game after broken game needs to come out. Halo dropped. Halo is amazing. Halo is amazing. Like, it's been amazing so far. I don't even know what the campaign is going to be like, but it's been amazing so far. That you guys are, like, dropping these games, though, especially from the big companies. Like, come on. Rockstar? DICE? Y'all are just, like, I don't understand this crazy stuff. Like, why are you guys doing this to the consumers, to the ones that are sitting here buying your games? Like, stop putting out half-ass games. It's annoying. Stop putting out these half-ass games. People don't have the time to come home after a long day of working to play your half-ass game. Like, it's really annoying, man. Like, and then you guys are charging this much. I can understand if you guys weren't, or at least if you guys were putting it on a thing, on some type of platform like the Xbox Game Pass, where they can play it for free, test it out a little bit. Let people test out your broken-ass game. The beta sucked. Everybody talked about how the beta sucked, and you guys said y'all would get it right before the beta, but before the game actually drops. Nobody thought that you guys would get it right. And guess what? We were right. You didn't get it right. Like, come on. If that's the case, if you guys know your games are broken, stop putting them out so fast. Stop rushing to put out a broken game. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't even know. I don't even want to keep ranting about this, though. But this is Ralph Sims Gaming, guys, where, you know, we give you some news. We give you some of the good stuff, the bad stuff. You know, I'm trying to make sure I drop more videos out. I'm trying to be more consistent with everything. Please tell me what you guys think about everything. Tell me, are you guys enjoying Battlefield 2042? It's not like it's a bad game, but it's not the best game in the world. I think it took a step back from the old Battlefield games. You know, so how are you guys feeling? Are you guys enjoying it right now? Do you guys like to get broken games? Let me just ask that real question. All right, how do you guys feel about developers charging you $60 freaking dollars to play something that's broken? Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe, like the video. Let me know. You guys will see me again. Love you guys. Bye.